good morning, and good morning. So there was this lender who had a whole bunch of money, one of these billionaire types. And he lent money to two different individuals. And it came about that these two individuals couldn't pay him back. And the one he lent a substantial amount of money to, for argument's sake, let's say $1 million or R1 million. The word million always sounds so much, doesn't it? It's not so much when it comes to Zimbabwean dollars, but it still sounds good. And the other, I don't know, 50,000, 10,000. And he wrote them off. He said, yeah, sure, that's fine. Don't do that again. And gave them a second chance in life. The question Jesus then asked Simon was, who do you think loved that lender more? To which Simon answered correctly, the one who was forgiven more. And he then said, so be it with this woman. And he was talking about a prostitute. We think she's a prostitute. We don't really know, but she was definitely known in the community as being sinful, and who had come in and cried at Jesus' feet and had washed his feet with her tears and then dried them with her hair and then anointed his feet with some expensive perfume. And I don't know, whenever I come on and share my devotions with you guys, it's normally because I'm being challenged by Jesus in certain directions. And I think sometimes we forget how much we've been forgiven. And it's not like Jesus went around and died more for one and less for the other. No, we've all been forgiven, and I think we just have to understand the depth to which we've been forgiven. Sure, you might not have been the worst sinner in the world and come to Jesus in a Christian environment, grown up in a family of Christians. That's always been my testimony. I want to say, I always say, thank God that he saved me. He saved me from a life of drugs. He saved me from a life of what else can really get bad, fraudulent behavior. And he delivered me from sin. He delivered me from murdering, robbing, stealing. He delivered me from all of that. I don't have a great testimony. My testimony is that God delivered me from a life of sin and death. Now, the thing is, he could deliver you before the time, or he could deliver you after the time, but he delivered you. I never experienced any of that because I was delivered by Jesus. And we have to remember that. We have to get to that point where we remember and understand how much we've been forgiven. And out of that will flow our love, not only for Jesus, but for everyone around us. When we realize that that murderer, that tramp on the side of the road we need God's grace as much as he does or she does, then we know that we're at least starting the path, at least starting the direction, at least beginning to walk in the direction which Jesus requires of us. So just thought I'd put that out there this morning. Walk the walk. Remember how much you've been forgiven, and love those around you. Love your Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. Think about it.